Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back. Been a little while since I made a video. So I'm going to make a video today on the TP9 Canik TP9SFX. Do a kind of an unboxing. I was going to wait and just do a disassembly video on it, but I wanted to show everybody something that I'm pretty excited about, that I brought home yesterday. I'm still in the works of getting everything put together and where I want it. But I got a new gun bench that I got from work. I've wanted it for years. It's been there. I've always used it, but we ended up getting new. They built a new building, and my building got all, new desks and everything. So this bench now came home with me. So looking at about 140 inches long, 36 inches wide. Solid as a rock, new bench. So I'll set my reloading press up probably right here, and then just keep the rest of it minus the toolbox when I move it, for general cleaning, working, and things like that. But I'm really excited about this. These aren't cheap. I got it for free. And there's actually two more of them similar. Some of them are sit down, and there's another one that's an L shape that I would have rather had, but it wouldn't have fit in my garage the way I wanted it. So, yeah. So I was gonna wait, but I really wanted to show this bench off to everybody. I can't wait till it's all said and done. I get the press mounted, and I can actually start working out here. So, yeah. I'll just go ahead and jump right into the video. We got the Canik TP9SFX, and we'll go ahead and show it to you. Let me go ahead and get the camera on my stand, and then we'll go ahead and open her up. Just kind of do a little unboxing today. I'll do a complete teardown disassembly video here, hopefully this weekend, and have it uploaded next. So if you're looking for that, you have this gun. Go ahead and subscribe. I hope to have it on sometime at the end of this week, next week. I also have a SIG P365 that I'll be doing a disassembly video on too, and it's a hot gun out right now. I picked one up, the Gen 2 with the X-ray sights on it. I want to go out and shoot these as soon as I get a chance. The Canik now I've got to shoot, and man, it's a sweet shooter for the price. You guys have been hesitant on this. I think everybody should go pick one up because it's a great all-around gun. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what you get. So you open it up. Of course, you got the gun. Comes with the Canik holster that they put with all their other TP9s. Now I didn't get my camera set exactly where I wanted it, so let me make a slight adjustment here. There we go. So the gun is, let's take it out of the holster. It's a OWB holster, nothing special, but I guess if you wanted it's a surface style with a button with a strap, so it's kind of a double dome protection, whatever. So yeah, here it is. This is more suited towards competition. I guess you could everyday carry it if you wanted to, but it's a little heavy. It's a little long, and plain and simple, it's a range gun, a competition gun. So I've been wanting one of these for a while since they came out, and I finally found one local, and I went and snagged it up. I think I paid $400 for it. Is what the guy wanted. I wasn't gonna argue with him because you don't rarely see them pop up too much, so I had to have it. So I'll go over what's in the box, a little bit about the gun. It's got a 5.2 inch barrel on it, so it's a long gun. It's made for competition. Right here on the top, of course, it's got cut out for a red dot sight, and in the box you can see right here you got 1, 2, 3, 4 plates for different RMRs. So they're all marked. You got 01 here, which is for Vortex and Insights, a few other ones. You got number 2, which is for Trigicon, 3 for the Seymour sights, and then 4 is for Leopold, and like J points. Now, if you're looking for let's say you got a Burris Fast Fire 3, something like that, you'd be going with the Trijicon number 2. Now, the cool thing is I like about the mount, so when you do put a red dot on, the thing I don't like and the thing I do like. The thing I don't like is that it takes away your rear sights when you put the plate on. So that kind of sucks. You lose your rear sights, so it's kind of a, I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean, it just kind of sucks. I mean, you got the red dot there, so, but if it fails, then you don't have any backup sights. But the nice thing I do like about them is, if you see on the side, they're threaded right here, and you open up the box, you got this little secondary little case, which is pretty sweet. I kind of like this little case, and it's got a few different things in it. It's got, the main thing I liked was a little charging handle that you can actually screw into the side, because when you take the rear sights off, you don't have a something firm to rack on. Now, it's a little small. Yeah, if you knew somebody, I'd probably machine something. If you're really going to use this for competition, I'd machine something a little bit bigger, because it's a little small, but I mean, it's something. It's cool for them to throw that in there. You got a couple other little things in this. You got your screws. You have also a couple different mag release buttons. So the mag release has 3 different options you can choose for as far as like height from the frame. So you can have it closer for more flush, or sticking out all the way. Depends on what you like. It also has a couple different fiber optics, green and red, for the, let me get this back in here. For the Warren Tactical fiber optic sights that they have installed on the front. You have Warren Tactical blacked out rears in the back, which on their own are great sights. I prefer a blacked out rear for most my range guns and stuff, so I do like that. What else can we say? You got 20 round magazines with this gun. You got 2 of them standard. They're just 18 round mags with +2 extensions on them. But I mean, 20 rounds, that's definitely getting there for when you're doing competition shooting. Now, let's see, what else can we say? Breakdown simple. Of course, make sure your gun's empty before you trigger. Pull it back, slide your levers down. It's just like a Glock. There's really no different than everything else is the same. I mean, look at this. Look at this barrel. I mean, that's a big barrel. You got a long sight radius. It's definitely a sweet shooter. Now, I think the overall best thing about the gun is the trigger. This is one of the best out-of-the-box striker fired triggers I've ever had. And I've always been big on the PPQ. I like the PPQ, really like the PPQ, but I really love the trigger. It had a great trigger, but the trigger in this it's definitely up there, if not on par with the PPQ trigger and some of the best striker fired triggers on the market. So I mean, as you see, it comes back. I mean, it's got some take up, but you hit a wall. When you do, make sure she's empty one more time. You hit that wall. I mean, it's just a nice, crisp, light break, and the reset is right. Do it again. It's quick. I mean, it's tuned, ready to go out of the box for competition. I mean, if you're a hardcore, IPSC or something like that, and maybe you want to, customize 38 Super 1911. But if you're just getting into competition shooting, then I mean, this thing is, I think, the best thing you could buy out of the box. Go to the damn range, throw a sight on it, and start shooting competition. The trigger's wonderful. Of course, you got another back strap if you want to change that out. Triggers are great. Stock sights on it are great. And for the price, I think about $450 to $5 new. Used, like I said, $4 and a quarter, maybe even less. So, I mean, you really can't beat it out of the box. You throw a decent sight on there, you get a Viper or something like that, or even a Fast Fire 3 if that's what you want, and you can get out and really start putting some rounds through this thing and having some fun. I mean, it's a fun shooter. You don't realize how many rounds you go through, especially with 20 rounds. So if you're limited on ammo, don't be loading these mags up and just start dumping, because you'll go through some ammo pretty quick. I mean, 2 of these mags is almost a box of 50. So let's see, the slide lock is kind of oversized, got a nice hump there. So if you do, if you don't, which you got the charging handle, of course, for that, but since when you have a red dot, it might get a little hard to go over the top. That's why I either recommend having a bigger charging handle, having that one on there, or like I've always done, a lot of people don't agree with, is use the damn slide lock. I've never had a round malfunction doing that out of any gun besides a 1911. So, I mean, one day I might change my mind. I mean, I do back and forth. For my carry guns, I do it a certain way. So, now they also have a Canik out that's a TP9SF, and it's almost the exact same gun, a little smaller, no red dot cutout, of course. Got a red trigger here. It's got the same trigger in it, I believe. The one I dry fired felt, I mean, just as good as this. So if you want a carry gun, then you should check out the TP9SF. It's pretty nice. Let's see, what else can I say? Man, it's got a 1913 Picatinny rail on it. I can't remember the weight offhand, but like 1.68, 9mm, of course. I mean, and that's really about all I can say about it. I can't wait to do the teardown video because I haven't broke into a Canik yet. I've only owned one TP9 when they first became popular in the US, and it was where it had the kind of like the P99, the decocker on the top, and I didn't really care for that, so I got rid of it. But it was a good shooter, I do remember that. So I haven't got to fully tear one of these down. Now, it doesn't look too complex, but it looks, for a striker fired gun, they're not going to make it easy, and I can tell just by looking through it. It's not going to be the simplest breakdown, but I get it figured out. That's what I do, is I figure it out. I tear them down, I can put them back together. I understand enough how the gun works to be able to figure them out. So we'll make a video on that here shortly. Like I said, hopefully by the end of the week I'll get this thing tore down, make a nice video, because I don't see any out on YouTube right now for this specific model. Same with the P365. Pick that up. It's a little different of a gun, but I like it, so we'll do a review on that along with the disassembly video. I guess that's about all for it. The only thing I didn't mention was, of course, the slide cuts. It's not ported. The barrel's not ported, of course. It's just got relief cuts on the slide to reduce the weight, 'cause this is a big old hunk of metal on top. So, thank you for taking a look at the TP9SFX with me. Thank you for looking at my new beautiful gun bench, my shooting table. I love it, and this will be around for many years. So we'll see you guys next time. Subscribe if you want to see the disassembly videos, and check out some of my other videos. I got some other disassembly videos out there, and we'll be making more here on out. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.